Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer was in a frustrating spot after their old work mouse began to randomly disconnect. An initial attempt to replace it with a different highly rated model turned out to be a complete letdown, a device so disappointing it wasn't even worth the effort of a return. Turning to a manufacturer whose other equipment has served them well, they decided to try this particular wireless mouse, and the experience has been a world of difference. Our reviewer immediately appreciated the comfortable and thoughtful design. It's lightweight, powered by a single battery, and has slightly beveled sides that make it surprisingly easy to pick up and reposition. The symmetrical shape also makes it a great fit for both right and left-handed users. Connectivity is a major highlight, offering the flexibility to connect via a small included USB dongle or through a device's native Bluetooth. A simple switch on the bottom toggles between the two connections, and the dongle conveniently stores inside the mouse itself when not in use. In day-to-day operation, this mouse performs flawlessly. The power-saving sleep mode works seamlessly, waking up instantly without any noticeable lag. The optical sensor is also impressive, tracking accurately on all sorts of surfaces without the distracting red glow some other models have. For more detailed work like sketching or light CAD use, the ability to adjust the cursor sensitivity through the companion software is a huge plus. The button layout is both practical and customizable, featuring a wide scroll wheel that also tilts left and right, along with two programmable thumb buttons. While this client hasn't customized them yet, they appreciate having the option. For general productivity, web browsing, and document work, this device has become their new favorite.
Awesome! Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer is genuinely happy with this mouse. It seems like finding the right size mouse can be a real struggle, with so many options being either too tiny or overly large and expensive. Our reviewer was relieved to discover that this particular model fits their hand perfectly for desktop use, especially with their iMac. One minor downside, according to this client, is the reliance on a standard battery rather than a rechargeable one. However, the battery life has proven to be surprisingly good. So far, the initial battery is still going strong despite daily use. The reviewer feels that even an annual battery replacement would be an acceptable trade-off for the overall comfort and functionality. Another area for potential improvement, as noted by this user, is the sensitivity of the scroll wheel to dust and debris. There have been a few instances where the wheel stopped functioning properly, requiring a thorough cleaning to restore its performance. Our reviewer hopes that future versions of this mouse will incorporate a more dirt-resistant design for the center wheel to prevent this issue from recurring. Despite these minor drawbacks, the reviewer still seems quite satisfied with their purchase.
Awesome! Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer was initially skeptical, seeing the price of this mouse and thinking it was just a mouse. However, the product description and some positive feedback convinced them to give it a shot, and they're happy they did. It's genuinely a good mouse and feels worth the money spent. You definitely get what you pay for in this case. A reviewer uses it primarily with a Dell laptop, and the USB connection has been flawless. They did experiment with the Bluetooth connection, finding it a little less responsive than the USB. So while the Bluetooth option is there, the wired USB connection proved to be the superior choice for them, providing a smooth and reliable experience. The reviewer wholeheartedly recommends this mouse, especially if you're looking for something that integrates well with Dell products. As a side note, this client also mentioned a wireless silent keyboard from the same ecosystem. They described it as fire and praised its performance, so that might be worth checking out too if you're considering upgrading your peripherals. Overall, a positive experience with this mouse, especially through the USB connection, leading to a strong recommendation.
If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.